Storm Spirit versus that sniper, but these core snipers, you know, they don't need that tricky shrapnel.
No scatter shot for them. So we'll keep our eyes on that matchup, how that one works out. So far, 9-5 versus 9-2. It's looking okay. The question is, as those levels get up, will you still be able to maintain that? And of course, what happens at level 6 and what happens with these support rotations? Very different support lineup for Aurora in this game. Still standing as Storm has been sent off to the jungle, had not gotten another CS since we saw him. Still sitting right there at about 17 now. And it is interesting because when you see that, oh, wait a minute, 23 Savage, more hits, Nightmare to get a little bit of separate, completely out of contention.
Yeah, if they're able to maybe get that kill into DY and then try and pressure further on Ame, that might have worked out here. They're trying again, and this time he feels like he's not getting out.
Oh yeah, DY found and jabs, much like last game, drawing that first blood. Will throw one last hit there onto Ame, who will then time walk and take it off of him.
Absolutely nothing here in this one.
Does manage to get that last hit at the very least. But yeah, he knows how to put the hurt on him. And again, like, there's only one place that you go as a Storm Spirit, off into that jungle there. 23 Savage takes another double edge to the face. And then gonna have to head back. DY now making the move in too, or movement in from the two supports.
Yeah, Xinq's close.
Thinking about it, wanting to jump, tries to find him. The pull is going to be there, but the arrow is already out, and there's the Spectre moving in. Finding a kill here would be huge, and oh, but he gets rooted for the moment. That keeps him away. Ame's still off to the side as Ollie will get brought down by the ulti from XM. The Wolves on XM can't finish him off.
No, he jumped back as well on 23 Savage. Just didn't like the look of it there with the root coming out, and that means they're going to lose that mid tower here. Already a hard game.
Shadow Step will be up before Stampede will.
That's true. I mean, XXS has just had a phenomenal 2 games here, especially in the laning stage in both of these. First the Mars and now onto the Centaur. He just has not been bothered at all. Can they finally get a kill as I curse him?
This is a hard kill to get. This guy is very tanky, but dropping lower and lower, and with no help coming in, an arrow finally finishes him off. Rather, catches onto the Bane, but that's going to be an earn charge for 23 Savage.
Has their Shadow Step just to ensure they actually get it. And luckily the kill also going to Lornov. I think they're pretty happy about that.
And just because of that low cooldown on the Shadow Step.
Yeah, but you also are playing with quite a few cooldowns as well, right? Like jabs, you have to be worrying about the shapeshift there too, so you kind of have to coordinate a lot of these longer ultimates. 120 seconds on the Fiend's Grip even. Like it's mostly Bedlam and Shadow Step that are always ready to go. And of course, no longer able to pass that over, or else this could be kind of a cute combo.
That would be really nice as a way to do it, but we'll need to get in there a little bit closer to make the moves work on Willow, but Ollie.
Just the confidence here on XXS. Just, yeah, he killed me once, but just try it again. Nice setup.
The Nightmare will keep 23 Savage alive, but that is still dangerous. And now with the Renoff moving in with the haste through, and how much damage can they do? Ollie turn, but the sniper there, they have to call off the charge, I think. Renoff, as a matter of fact, might be in some further trouble. 23 Savage, he jumps away, but DY, he's already onto him. They bring in Ame too. Take down the Spectre. Renoff, if you're not careful, you could die also. So Aurora try and make the jump onto XXS, and that time they won't be successful.
Yeah, we're talking about these ideas of Aurora trying to knock down the tier 1 tower and try and slow this game down, but then a Faceless Void is just jumping through the Twin Gate and grabbing a kill here. Comes right back up top, jabs, does have the shapeshift back now, has the Vlads.
Targets to go on too.
They've got level 6 on the Dark Willow, they're not going aggressive. Oh,
Jump.
There we go.
Onto XM, ready to go, Shadow Step at the ready, 23 Savage jumps forward, there's the Terrorize, the time zone got him for the moment, but guess what? It's not doing all that much. It kills off the Storm, but Ame, now he's in too far, but he gets the jump away. Ame tries to back out, a couple more hits, will he have another time walk up? He will. And that stops any extra aggression onto the Faceless Void. And yes, that was not a misclick. That was not
a Radiance at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So it's a painful build-up here from the side of Aurora.
Ame's nearby, but they're just going to take the kill onto DY, who will eventually go down. Was able to burn through a lot of Lorenov's HP there. And he's kind of up that Orchid too. It's pretty annoying for XG to deal with.
Yeah, it doesn't mean Jabs doesn't have his Wolves with him, though, you know? Like,
That's
he's trying
true.
to set this stuff up here, and he can't farm quite as fast. Just going to be slowing down that next item here.
Is farming out some of the lanes with them while this happens. But yeah, when they're out scouting and trying to find kills, Not really much of an opportunity for that. Ollie gonna walk forward.
There's so many allies here too, though.
Oh, it's really dangerous, but if they can connect here, it would be really good for them. They move forward immediately. Now they jump in with 23 Savage, and that's the kill that they needed.
They're still smoked up here on the side of XG. Do they get a return kill? That's the question. XXS has this blink. Will he find him in the trees?
Off to the side, gets him right away. Arrow comes out. Is it enough time, though? No. Lorenov, he gets out. Now can they go for a second salvo? Ollie runs into everybody brazenly, and Jabs jumped upon right away. Lorenov comes in for the follow-up. Aurora fighting forward now after they take down that Faceless Void. They're gonna take 3 more.
They're fighting for their lives here on the TI stage. They take down that potential time field. They don't have the opportunity to assist. Zincu does die to a neutral, so just as this fight's about to break out, an amplified damage rune in the river. Oh, Lorenov. Oh, he goes for it.
Time zone, but he gets out. He got out of there. They're leashed up on the 2 supports. They're gonna fall. But Lorenov able to escape. Now, do they want to go in? Wait a minute, Nullifier and the Wolves eat up DY. Jabs, that's kind of a cool little play. You nullify, and then you just send your Wolves in to kill.
Yeah, then there's no more help.
I like that.
Oh,
he just drops
He's
one.
thinking, oh wait, no, yeah, now he's gonna get it.
But off to the side instead. They find and kill Zincu. And now looking for Ame? No, not gonna go for him. Shadow Step on cooldown for 40 more seconds, so Q would...
Time zone.
There it is. It's time zone, Trent.
Time zone.
It's like the pain zone. Is that a thing? That's not a thing. DY in trouble in the pain zone.
Oh yeah.
He's
the wolf
going
bite.
to fall. And they end up bringing him down, but XXS jumps in and gets the stun onto 2. Wants to find him. Can he get any extra hits onto these guys? With the retaliate damage being too intense, they can't make the move. Man, these Wolves are so annoying to deal with. The time zone in this area does get very scary, but they have the Boots of Variance. They can get out of it if they need to.
And Ame's got that Mjolnir again. He's got all damage.
Gotta be careful about this. Roche is gonna fall though before they get here. And now an opportunity for XG to still take the fight if they feel so inclined. Arrow goes out, not gonna connect. Jump forward, stomp. Lorenov backs away.
Still holding Stampede. Doesn't want to drop it. They don't know if they're fighting yet.
Go.
Oh, the hamstring.
Hamstring, 23 Savage. Now Blade Mail jumps away. And unlike the last game, this time Aurora get the Aegis and they get out. Just as long as Ollie stays in the trees. Just stay over that way, buddy. What a these people not having that option as much, but the root is there. The silence is out. Do they want to go for more? Ame up on the high ground. Being away, the time zone comes out and they walk out of it. And they're looking okay. They do lose Ollie, but now leashed up for the moment is Loreno. He's still fine. 23 Savage does go down. So they burn through the Aegis. Both supports gone. No ton, no Terrorize to counterplay this. And in fact, 23 Savage is going to die. So with no supports nearby, they can't get him out. All right, maybe we were making fun of it too soon. It looked pretty good.
Time zone's good. The opportunity, though.
Again, quick Roche spawn if they can get them to force them back. XG, they're going to be in a weird situation for the Rose contest. So yeah, they are all TPing back.
Oh, he time zones.
Oh my god, he just destroyed him. Lorenov not ready for that one at all. And Arrow finds Ollie right through the trees. Another casualty as Aurora, they are going to lose 2 off the back of this.
I think he just bet on the fact that he'd be better. I think he just thought I'll be able to zip. He was wrong because of 1 stun.
It is crazy if you look at how much damage got done in that tiny little window there. And now Aegis on Ame.
Oh, 23 Savage, he shadow steps in here, wants a free pick on the Zincu because of the ward.
And he gets it.
All right, that's something. Slow them down.
You gotta find whatever you can get here. There needs to be these little windows where like something is going right. Ame, time zones. He's coming for you. You gotta get out of there. There's nowhere to go. The storm goes down and showing the value of this much maligned facet choice. It's the other 1-to-1 counter.
There you go. That's right. An absolute classic here of the Spectre versus the Sniper, and you're seeing why. Of course, Ame, the one with the Aegis, means no second opportunity there as they're counting on just protecting XM in this game and not allowing that to happen, but it was a ward that was just freshly placed down there from Ollie.
In a way that like Ollie needs to be the one to get...
Let's see if he can take over this game there. And now a Blink Dagger as well, seeing the necessities of these grips here. As another jump here, but he's back out. Look at that damage though.
The illusions are a problem. I mean, and even against Ame, he's brought down to half HP to these Spectre illusions. Game with it right now and deciding to make this move. Now, if
Jabs
you look up top, Jabs is taking that tier 3 tower as well.
At the same pace, pretty much.
The Wolves hit it very, very quickly. So this is going to be a tier 3 tower and likely a Rax in exchange for a tier 3 tower.
For the pressure on Jabs, you know, it worked out. Right? They didn't get run over in the early game. They managed to kind of stabilize things. This lead isn't too crazy or anything here for XG. Now it feels like that pressure has been pressed over to 23 Savage, who now jumps in.
And they find him.
That's a big boy, though.
Ame is there with the time zone, immediately lifts him up and destroys that Bane. They force out the abilities and manage to get away.
Now.
They have Hex.
You know what? He just got his beat.
Yeah, it was
really
like
hurts. It
just
was on
done.
The courier, yeah. Oh, it feels like they needed this. They have this haunt. They wanted to use it, but 30 seconds till it's going to be coming back online. They're already in the Roche pit. You have no liking in this game. That's going to be giving up the...
Went into the Shadow Realm, but don't know if that's going to be enough to get him out of trouble. Gets the blink away. Will also have a Yule Scepter assassinate just a little bit out of range. And so they can't quite connect onto the Dark Willow. Buying some extra time. And forcing the Stampede.
They are immediately back down on this bottom creep wave, though.
Yeah.
I think Ame is just going to jump.
No, it's a death trap. Has that refresher shard too. And Q jumped upon. Ame now there, breaks the Lincoln Sphere. Yule Scepter trying to survive level blink afterwards, but can't quite manage to get out. Does have the Lincolns broken. They're waiting to see if they can get it again. With that enfeeble, drops it onto Ame to try for the backline, wants to find him, time zone down, Storm gets to the far side, Ame now hits onto that Lycan, he runs away, barely getting out, able to survive through it, Xingqiu low, a huge Karth Crown, and the Terrorize too, do they have enough damage to take him down though? XM starting to drop lower, but the cheese, he survives, Nullifier onto Ame, trying to bring down XM, there's the BKB, finally used, the disarm is there, Laurent jumps back in, wants to take down XM, they're trying to get away on 23 Savage, but it's not enough. Baranov is in trouble, XM will die, the Storm manages to get away, and somehow they hold. But will it matter? They still have a refresher shard ready to go. Ame, he gets away.
But bobbing and weaving, somehow escaping there. A huge defense here from Aurora. It is painful to lose your Spectre, there's no doubt about that, but at least, I mean, that looked like it could have been.
And maybe an opportunity, does have those bots.
I mean, look at this lane control here from Aurora. The top lane is hitting, middle is at the mid, but they're gonna keep pushing in bottom.
And they decide to go. This did not work before, will it work now? Do they have enough to kill off this XXS Centaur? Almost yes, they get him.
Back down bottom though.
And now taking buildings, Jabs, he's actually getting the split push working. Gotta run away with the rest of these heroes. They don't have that many resources. Taking a whole lane on his own, and now they find Ame. Wait a minute, Ame down to half HP, Ame falling lower and lower. Ame, he's dead. That's one round. Now they don't have a Fiend script ready to take him down, but burning through that Aegis is pretty huge. And in the meantime, Jabs did so much work. Laurent jumps in.
Still gonna go.
Jabs. Goes in, gonna pop the Boots of Bearing, gonna try and tumble doing it out of there. Jabs running, escaping.
Always out.
Just like that, he gets away.
What's the plan though? He BKB'd. He wants to go back in.
And they're thinking about it. XM already getting found. There's the grip. Do they have enough? Can they get on top of him? Where's the help? Lorena right on top. DY starting to fall. Ame there too. Hitting away. Time zone finally gets dropped. It's on to 23 Savage. He doesn't have any way to go either. Lorena has to zip to get away. XG starting to pick up speed here now as they find the Storm. Able to dodge that zip, but eventually they get their kill.
They went for it all. They went for the fight. They weren't sure if it was good, but they didn't want to try and wait for another engagement. There wouldn't be a shapeshift. There wouldn't be the BKB. He felt like that was his moment here from Jabs, and the team followed alongside it, but they couldn't connect everything. He throws the Nullifier onto DY, tries to kill over there. They're trying to get this grip kill onto XM, but they don't have...
Jump onto him. There it is, the Nullifier hit. Still chasing, looking, time zone at the ready. If they present him as a target, that's Q dead too. Only 3 left alive. And I don't know if they've got it in the tank. XG set to close this one out. Jab steps forward in the Innovis, and he finds him. XM dead. They take down the sniper. Now looking for Ame. Time zone out, trying to take him down. In trouble, can't get anything off. The cast range reduction, it's all hurting them there. 23 Savage backs away, but the throne exposed. It's all too much. XG, they're gonna win the game.
The hunt for Ame's crown continues. They're gonna knock